Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to demonstrate how to use the spline tool as well as the mirror tool in order to create this shape that you can see me using right now. So I've just created this heart shape using the spline and the mirror tool, and you just watched me go through it kind of quickly, but I'm going to show you these tricks and walk through a little bit slower so that everything I just showed you makes a little sense. So to start with, of course, we created a new sketch on the front plane, and we're going to go ahead and grab our spline tool, which is located on the tool ribbon to the right of your more basic tools. It's got its own drop-down menu with other spline-related content. I'm going to click the spline tool to get started. That's the basic one. And I'm going to have my work planes turned on, and we're going to begin by clicking and releasing the mouse directly above the origin. And then I'm going to click 2 points in this upper left quadrant. I'm going to put a third point, or final fourth point, by double-clicking, double-clicking directly below the origin. So the spline tool works. You click one point to get started, and then every point you click after that is a bend point or a control point, and you double click to end the spline. Near each end, you'll see a white dot, which will allow you to bend it without adding additional points. And then you can move the spline points there. So those are the points of the components of the spline. We're going to go ahead and now use the mirror tool to copy the spline that I created first to the other side. So the mirror tool requires a mirror line. Any line will do, but in this case I'm going to use the vertical axis. And then it asks me, you can see, select entities to be mirrored. So we'll click on the blue line, and there we have it. Now that we have established our shape, I can move my spline points as needed to tweak my design to whatever design I would like. Moving the points up and down, moving the points left and right, put a little twist in the end points, work until you're happy, and there you have it. While this is not fully constrained as is, I can fully constrain it by putting dimensions on all of the components. So for example, if I dimension the location here, I'll do all the left-right measurements. It is critical if you want to fully constrain this, though, just be aware that you have to get every point. You can't leave any out. You got to get all the X and all the Y. So I've added dimensions, and then to add dimensions for the vertical components. Of course, we have to have the origin as well. The location. Oops. There you go. And dimension. So if I want to if I want to make this fully constrained, I have to have every one of these points. That's it. You can see it's quite a lot of dimensions to get this to turn black. That is not a requirement, of course, but if you are trying to manufacture a product, for example, any bit of movement means that you're not going to get the design exactly as you want. And there we go. There's the last point I missed. And there you have it. So in order to get this to be fully constrained, you need to make sure that you dimension every point, which of course, as you can see, is possible. But of course, the more spline points you add, the more dimensions you need to add. Also, the more spline points you add, the more bumpy the curve can be, and the fewer spline points, the smoother the curve. So have fun. be creative. As always, keep being awesome.